Hey guys, my name is Anna and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a December wrap-up video, which is not just for books but every story I wrapped up in December. So I wanted those New Year headbands, but mom wasn't gonna get me one and wasn't able to get back to the store to get one on my own. I don't have money because I haven't been paid yet, so sad. Anyway, in December I have listed everything here. This is the scratch. This is my list. This is all my list. It reaches here. We're gonna get to it one by one. So first of all, in a random order, let's start with the movies. So in December, my mom and I were doing a marathon. Okay, it wasn't really a marathon, like every other night, or just like we did our best, okay? So mom and I watched Star Wars episodes from episode 1 to episode 7, and we also failed to watch The Last Jedi at the cinemas because she was so busy and I was also busy, and we wanted to go together, but she was also always so busy, so we weren't able to go and watch. So the order that we watched the movies was from episode 1 to episode 7. We didn't start with episode 4 to 6 and then 1 to 3. We did 1 to 7 because I prefer the chronological order, because the movie that I always see on TV, they always play it on TV, and I always watch episode 3. Like, I know how it's gonna end, so like let's just get through episode 1 to 3. I always get to watch episode 1 and then never get to finish it because I only end up in the racing scene. So like I watched the entire series 1 to 7. Oh, but we're still gonna have to watch Rogue One. We have not finished that yet, but we'll get to it, and I'll let you guys know on social media how I felt about it. Another movie is What Happened to Monday. If you have not seen this movie yet, I really highly recommend you watch this. It's so good. Like, it's just from the moment the movie started, like, oh, this is happening. Like, I'm just gonna tell you what it's about. So it is a dystopian world in the future, and people are only allowed to have one child. So if you bear 2 children, or like if you bear twins, one needs to die. You can only keep one child. It's a one-child policy now in the world. But then their mom gave birth to 7 children at one time. I don't know how you call that. They're all identical, so they were called Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Monday goes out on Monday, Tuesday goes out on Tuesday, but they keep one name, which is Karen something. So they're all grown up, and then it just so happens that Monday didn't return one day. So they were like, oh my gosh, who's going out for Monday? They don't know what happened, so they gotta act like chill. Maybe if she got kidnapped, they gotta pretend that thing happened, because they gotta know what happened to each person on that day. She has to relate to her sister so that they can keep up with people they interact. It's really filled with action, and the girl who portrays all the sisters is the girl with the dragon tattoo actress, and I didn't see that movie, but I heard really good things about it, and it's really, really great, and it will really keep you at the edge of your seat. And my mom and I were like, what? It's like, from the beginning of the movie you're already stressed out, like, how is this gonna work out? You're just so terrified people are gonna find out their secret, that there are 7 of them. Next is John Wick Chapter 2. I watched this alone, and it was cool though. I forgot what happened now, but I will never forget the ending, that he is a wanted man. So I don't know how they're gonna work through Chapter 3. I don't know if they're even gonna make a Chapter 3, but this was good too. This was cool. Awesome. American Assassin, and I'm here for Dylan O'Brien, because why not Dylan O'Brien? This was good. The story was cool. The ending was okay, like, aww. Something like that kind of expression. I wanted something bad to happen, but it didn't, so. But it was good. This movie was pretty good, even though he just recovered from his accident from the shooting for Death Cure. For this, he even said that he was worried that he wasn't gonna be able to perform well, but he did. He performed very well. He was so great in the movie. He's so different from the teen wolf son we know of from the teen movies of Maze Runner. It's entirely different, and he's rugged in here. He's got a beard, long curly hair. It's great. Barbie Dolphin Magic. This is the Barbie Dolphin Magic. So we finally have Ken in one of the Barbie movies. Okay, I already saw Ken. Like, we have different. My favorite type of Ken is the Ken from Barbie Back in the Dream House. I understand that they're older and he's like more muscular and more funnier there, but that is a comedy webtoon. Barbie has a vlog on YouTube, you can look it up. Barbie has a vlog, she has episodes, she does tags with her friends, she does challenges with Ken, and we saw Ken there, and like I saw Ken there for the first time. So they're teenagers. So like if you think about it, like Barbie Life in the Dream House is when they're older and Barbie vlogs are when they're teenagers. Barbie introduced us to Ken, and Ken is, let me just put a picture here. Ken looks like this. He is a teenager. He is skinny. He is not really hot or attractive, but it's Ken. I'll just have to pretend that this Ken will be the Ken in Barbie Life in the Dream House, which is this. He's gonna be from this to this. This is the first time that Ken is in the Barbie movies, and he didn't have a lot of screen time in this because obviously it's Barbie with her sisters. I like how Ken is finally in the Barbie movie. I freaked out when Ken was there. I was like, oh, Ken is in the movie. Flatliners, I was there because, okay, I watched Flatliners for Nina Dobrev because I really love her and really missed her. And as I was watching it, I was kind of scared a bit because I thought it was like gonna be a horror themed movie, but it's more of like a science fiction movie in the end. It has quite a lesson in it. I thought they were all gonna die. Sadly, no. It's okay. It's not something you could go crazy for, but I really was just there for Nina. Date with Love. And I'm here for Bailey Madison because I love her from Wizards of Waverly Place. Ever since I saw her in Wizards of Waverly Place, I knew she was gonna be big. My parents knew she was gonna be big when they saw her in Wizards of Waverly Place. It's great. It's kind of a cute story too. And the guy teacher there was so familiar. I don't know where I've seen him before. I gotta look him up. But in this story, in the Date with Love story, is about a teenage boy who got rejected by every girl that he wants to go to the prom with. He just didn't ask his best friend because his best friend always says that prom is stupid. So he just did not ask her. But turns out his best friend really has feelings for him. He asked a celebrity to be his prom date, and the celebrity was like in the downs at that time, and she needed publicity. So her publicist told her that, yeah, take it. I mean, other celebrities have done it too, so just go to their prom. And so she did. That's how the story played out, because a celebrity accepted to go to their prom, and the celebrity also has like a sad story behind her own prom, and it's really a cute movie to watch. And I'm not sure if I cried, I can't remember, but it's really great. It's entertaining and you should watch it. We don't know if you knew about this, but there is this site. So if we have Netflix, we have Hulu, we have iFlix here in the Philippines, there's also this one called Passionflix. They have romance movies there. You also need to subscribe just like in Netflix, and they also create their own original content by adapting romance books into movies. So far they've adapted 3 romance movies, which is, the first one is Hollywood Dirt by Alessandra Torre. The second one is Afterburn Aftershock by Sylvia Day. The third one is Trouble with the Mistletoe. I forgot who wrote it, but I saw Hollywood Dirt and Afterburn and Aftershock. I watched Hollywood Dirt. I wasn't gonna watch it, but I just wanted to watch some romance movies because I feel like falling in love, like feeling love or stuff, whatever. I was mainly there for, I forgot her first name, but her last name is Rigby, and I remember her, I first saw and fell in love with her on the Once Upon a Time spin-off, which is Alice in Wonderland, and she was the Queen of Hearts, and I really loved her there because she's so pretty and she has the luscious lips ever, like Angelina lips there, and she is the love interest in this movie. So if you've read that book, you might want to watch this movie. The second one is Afterburn Aftershock by Sylvia Day. I know Sylvia Day is an author for romance books. It was kind of confusing. I feel like the past and present place in the book, it plays along in the books, but in the movie it wasn't very well made. I didn't read the book, so maybe if I read the book I would be very disappointed, but I didn't read the book. So I'm just like kind of confused, but at the same time I just like, oh, they've been together, okay. Mind you that these movies are like for 18 and above movies, so there's nudity in it. It's kind of like Outlander nudity. Yeah, Outlander, kind of like that. So it has mature content. That's why it's called Passion Flick. And I'm really just looking forward to the Matchmaker's Playbook. I'm planning to read the book before the movie comes out. They have wrapped shooting already, so it's probably gonna come January or February. I really need to read that. Also, along with 50 Shades Freed, I need to finish that before the movie comes out. I'm really investing myself. I'm getting invested to the Matchmaker's Playbook because the actor is my love, Nick Bateman. I love him so much. My friend introduced me to him, not personally. My friend just told me about him and I'm falling in love with him. And he's trying to act. He was Miles Archer in Colleen Hoover's Ugly Love, but we have heard nothing about that. So now he is another character in the Matchmaker's Playbook and he is the lead actor. And I promise you, he's so damn sexy. And like thinking that, oh my god, he's gonna be in this kind of movie and there's nudity and like win-win. Win for everyone. Yes. And also the love interest for the Matchmaker's Playbook, the girl, is also the girl that I found really cute in one of the episodes for Timeless. I told you about that before in my previous videos that I'm watching Timeless, which is a time travel movie, and I found her really pretty. And so like, oh, it took me a while because she had different makeup there in Timeless, and so it took me a while to realize that this was the same girl, and like I just got even more excited about it. But it would hurt me so much to watch Nick's hands lips be on someone else. On to the TV shows. First off, Outlander season 3 ended and it was great. I don't know what to expect for season 4. I'm just hoping it's gonna be another great adventure. Also, I'm currently watching The Ancient Magus Bride, which is an anime TV show which just started and I really like it. It made me cry a lot of times. The story is great. There's so much loss and acceptance and all that. Like finding happiness even though you're really sad. This is a great show for people who are under depression or like feeling like they have no purpose in the world. Dynasty and Riverdale mid-season finale was like crazy. Riverdale season 2, Dynasty. I love Dynasty so much. I already told you that I love Dynasty so much, so I cannot wait for them to come back. There's so much drama, there's so much craziness happening going on, and also Riverdale and who this That Good guy is. I finally got to binge watch Victoria season 2, which took me a while because I guess I was kind of busy, so I guess it's better to binge watch TV shows now so that I would get really into the story and really feel it rather than I'll just watch it right now because I have nothing else to watch like that. Victoria season 2 made me cry, and it was right. There were lots of babies. She gave birth, and I still have to watch their Christmas special. God, I really need to watch that. I really have a thing for historical dramas, mainly for the costumes and the settings, but the story is also great. I also gotta watch The Crown season. Finally finished W, Two Worlds, which is a Korean drama, and let me just say that it got really confusing at the end. First you think it's very boring, yeah, but I had to finish it because it's for research purposes, because I'm planning to write a book and then this is about two worlds and my book is probably gonna be about two worlds also, and so it was for research purposes, and I don't know, maybe I'll find something useful in the TV shows that I've learned how to incorporate it. And since Christmas came along, it's December and it's my boyfriend and I's anniversary. I already knew that we weren't gonna meet on our anniversary and on Christmas Day, so I was like sulking and watching Christmas movies alone. So I watched 4 Christmas movies. The first is A Princess for Christmas, which is also called A Christmas in Casbury Hall, and I was mainly there for Sam Yugen because he's there and he's so cute. And I watched it first, I cried, and then I made my mom watch and she cried because the story is really not your ordinary Christmas movies where there's just like one plot line, like there's this girl and there's this boy and she's gonna fall for this boy and they're gonna fall in love. No, it had family, it had love for other people also, and just great. The story is really great. I highly recommend you watch this on your Christmas, or even if it's not Christmas. I dare you not to cry twice in this movie. A Princess for Christmas. Next is My Christmas Prince. I watched this because the girl is in Pitch Perfect, the one with the really big boobs and the brunette hair. Yeah, this was her, and this was also a cute story to go with. She has a boyfriend and she didn't know that her boyfriend was actually a prince in a certain place, and she was like, okay, maybe we could try out. The ending was okay too, but you know, it's a Christmas movie. You can't really expect much from a Christmas movie. You're just gonna feel chills and warm Next is A Christmas Prince from Netflix, where Netflix said that there was some people who watch it over and over again, and so like, what is with this movie? And so I saw it, and the female lead is the girl from iZombie, and it was okay, wasn't that great. And so they said that there is a movie from Netflix also, which is Christmas Inheritance, and they said that it's way better than A Christmas Prince, and so I watched that after A Christmas Prince. I found it really interesting also, like, oh, so that was the goal after all. It's about the neighborhoods, about being nice to everyone, doing good on the month of Christmas, and it didn't really make me cry. It's nice. It's nice. Those are the movies, TV shows, and Christmas movies that I have watched on December, and now let's get on to the book. First book I finished on December is Commander in Briefs by Christy Marie, which is the first book in Commander in Brief series, and I have a non-spoiler review for this book. Next is Grand Slam, which is Winning Ace 3 by Tracy Delaney, which is the end for the trilogy. You already know that. And also The Ones Who Got Away by Ronnie Lauren, and I have reviewed this on my blog, and it's a standalone type of series, so I'm probably gonna check out the next book of it. I read Hold Me Harder by Renee Dominique. Kind of feels like a novella. It's a short story. It was a very quick read, and I wanted something else to have, but it didn't. So next we have The 12 Days of Christmas by Lisa Dickinson, which was my Christmas read, and I found it very interesting and sometimes funny. It's not bad to be single at Christmas. I think that is the message. It's not bad to be single at Christmas, but then she found love in the end book, so that's good. Then I read A Curious Beginning, a Veronica Speedwell series by Diana Raybourn, and then I also finished A Perilous Undertaking, which is a Veronica Speedwell book 2 series by Diana Raybourn, and I finished it in the nick of time, just a few minutes before the new year came, so it was still part of the December wrap up. And that is all stories I have read, watched, devoured in the month of December, and I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing in January. I'm already starting like trying to finish the Shadowhunter series because I really need to get into it, season 2, and so I'm gonna let you guys know how that's gonna work out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. You can tag me also in your own wrap-ups for December. I'm gonna check that out also if you tag me or if you comment down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!